My name's Louison. I'm in 11th grade and I go to Lincoln High School. I play football for Lincoln and I'm also involved in orchestra there. As well as at Central Church, I'm on the leadership team. So my friend asked me to come to Collision about 3 months ago. And since then, first semester, I was going weekly. And now I just use the skills that I've learned from Collision to spread the gospel. I've grown up a Christian my whole life. Like my mom was a pastor and all that. And so I kind of just I'm kind of tunnel visioned and I forget that, other people don't know the good news that I have. And so Collision really reminded me of that. And so it's like, now I got stuff to do now, So in Collision, my, leaders are really, they're really passionate. And every time we leave, before we leave and go back to school, they remind us that, there's people in our hallways that don't know Christ. It kind of just unlocked a new level of vision, just seeing I'll be looking at people and it's like they don't know Christ. And you gotta tell them because it's necessary. How do you live without that? It just really helped me realize how many people don't know Christ. And it's our job to tell it to them because who else is? One day I needed a haircut, so it was Saturday and I wanted to look good for church. And so I went to the barber shop. I walked in and sat down. My barber's he's a talkative, friendly dude. And then he was telling me just about all the things that the world teaches us is cool and valuable, all these worldly desires. I was asking him these questions, do you think that's what's gonna fulfill you the rest of your life? Are these the type of things that essentially what life is about? And he was really taking those questions in and was really thinking. So while he was talking to me, I'm thinking in my head, this is my moment to share the gospel. Everyone has the worldly desires, but I want to give them the truth, the liberation from all that. I just also thought of it as I love this guy and I have to tell him this. So it's not like I could have been nervous telling him this because I need to tell him that. It's something I need to do. While he's talking to me and stuff, I just did a little prayer in my mind. I was like, all right, Lord, I know this is a moment to do something. And I was just I'm gonna let you take over. I ended up saying that, I'm only telling you these things because I care about you. I shared with the gospel with him straight up. It was he couldn't believe me, but he believed me. And then he's like, man, I'm living my life wrong. Yeah, I need to repent, man. So if I didn't share the gospel with my barber, he would keep doing, worldly things. And sin is sin for a reason. It's not these just rules that God makes. It negatively impacts your life. I mean, we all live life. We know what happens. Downward spiral, negativity. It's an evil world we live in. And if you have no light in the darkness, then you're just lost. If you're hesitant in the gospel, you got to realize you might be the only person to ever share the gospel with somebody. And the reason why we're here is not for our own image or likeliness. It's for God. And so you gotta also love the people next to you. If you love the person next to you and you think they don't know the gospel, you gotta share that. Even if they end up rejecting it, or even if they, if they want to fight me or something because they've had negative experiences with Christianity and hate it. But at least, the seed is planted. That's all you can do, and God will do the rest.